Hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So today we are joined by actually my boss, who's in charge of different celestial groups and stuff, and Lord Mahay, and Lord Hilarion, and Saint Germain. We'll be talking about them and their duties a little bit later, a little more as we're going on. But we really want to talk about the pickle that the earth is in, or humanity is in right now. And the focus is on duality, and 3D is a duality because there is a lack of connectedness, of oneness, of consciousness. So that 3D is that veil that keeps you from knowing that you're part of the whole. So when we have that, I'm looking at my notes. We talk about my God, your God, and the boss wrote this. That's why I have kind of notes on it today. And that is separation. That's saying, my belief is the right one and yours is not. So we have this world of absolute duality, and there's no oneness in it. And that, I'm going to pull this up, okay? So in order to dissolve the duality, we have to go into our collectiveness, our oneness, and consciousness. But negative actions actually create more duality, more negativity, right? So we see the world separated by belief, my belief, your belief, right? And that separation is justifies hatred. So the only way that we can change this is by being the light seed, sending the light to ourselves, especially if we have feelings or if we're feeling pain by the things that are happening on the planet, and radiating that out into the world, being the lighthouse. Because what did he say? He said that being a lighthouse for the world is the quest of the light seeds. So this is our quest. So we need to really hold strong and be the light, because if you get yourself drawn up into the drama of 3D and that duality and that negativity, then you're perpetuating it. Doesn't matter about right or wrong. And obviously there are so many people suffering right now on this planet in so many ways. Our job is to be the light, to hold the light, to hold back negativity, negative feelings, and judgments, no matter what. This is a good task for us because it's not easy sometimes, especially in light of a lot of the things that are going on the planet right now. So it's very important that we can maintain ourselves, that we can hold this light, that we can be a lighthouse and seed the planet with our light. So let's do it. Ready? Okay. So we're going to bring that yummy, yummy gold light. We use the gold light to saturate because it's protective and nurturing. And it allows us to nurture and protect others as well. So we bring that light from source. Oh, let's do our stuff. Thank you, Hilarion. So we're going to spray with the Cosmic Cleanse. Get any schmuzz out of your aura. And then with the Cosmic Thrust, we're going to take one drop, rub it in our hands, bring it into our aura, and cup our hands together. I wanted to make sure to get the boss's words right today, because sometimes I go off on my own. All right, here we go. And then with the Ascension oil, I got a little too much. We go in a clockwise on our third eye, and then we go to our nose and our throat, and we just, I love that. We wear it. And it should be working on getting that calcium deposit out of your third eye dissolved so that you can be having more and more extrasensory issues, which I want to talk about in a few videos. So here we are with the crew. What we want to do today in our meditation is practice being lighthouses so that we can light not only ourselves, first yourself, right? That's how the light works. You first, and then you share it. So we're going to be that lighthouse so that we can be that beacon and we can spread the light so that we can shift the vibration of this planet out of the duality. Now, also, we need to say that as bad as everything looks on the planet right now, we are still increasing. We are in the throes of the most turmoil, the most chaos that humanity can put itself through in order to dissolve the veil. So the way that we help that, the way that we increase that vibration is that we be lighthouses of light. So you're going to visualize that golden light coming from source, comes right down the top of your head into your being. And it's that yummy golden light that sticks to every cell, every pore, every part of you. And you saturate yourself with that light. And in saturating yourself, you're dissolving your own negativities and any judgments that you may have, and anything that is keeping you in duality. And we're dissolving our own anger and fear and frustrations. And we bring that light all the way down, out our feet, and into the earth to the mother. She says, hi. Grabs onto your tether of light. And we bring ourselves around the grid, which just gets larger and larger with every day. Because the earth is transmuting a lot of the toxins that humanity has managed to put out in the last 50 years or 100 years. So we bring that around and all the way up our back with the essence of the mom in it, and back to source. And now we're going to orbit, bring it around and around and around. That's great. Keep that orbit going for a minute, because this is what establishes the lighthouse, right? Because now you're this beacon, this tether of light. And then we keep bringing that light around, and we feel strong and confident. And anytime you feel knocked off your keister by something someone says or something that has happened, you do this orbit to get yourself back tethered in the light. And now you bring that light up the back, and it waterfalls out the top of your head. It saturates all 12 of your auras. Because you're a working being now with 12 auras. And we start at the root, the well of the mother, below the root. This well of the mother is activated by the planet itself to clear away the barriers that keep you from seeing your oneness. So we want to connect with nature, with animals, with plants, and work on bringing our energy with them together. Patrick laughs at me because I do listen and talk to my plants and my stones and my birds and my animals. I listen very carefully to what they have to say, to what their wishes and desires are, because I feel that connectedness to them and they feel connected to me. We do this through the well of the mother, through very simple things like gardening or holding a crystal in your hand. And you feel that energy come down through you and into the earth. And this anchors you and connects you and helps remove any of the duality that is keeping you from that connectedness. And then we bring it up to the root. And we are, as light seeds, dissolving that 3D tapestry that holds all the negativity, duality, anguish, suffering. It is dissolving right before our eyes. One of the reasons why we see so much chaos in the world is because those negative forms that still exist are trying to perpetuate a failing tapestry, a rotten tapestry that no longer holds substance. The only thing they have left is the human mind and the fear that humans can create. So we want to fill that root and saturate our DNA and unravel the threads so that all of the 12 threads of the DNA flow freely through us, for us, with us. That we are part of that crystalline structure. We leave behind the carbon structure that we've been bound to. And we bring it up into the sacral. And Lord Katui and Lord Lanto working so hard to get us to let go of old doctrine, of beliefs. In 5D, it is not about believing at all. It is about a feeling of knowingness that I can't explain what it is. It's love. It's a feeling of love. And when you're coming from that feeling of love, there is a knowingness within that everyone goes by. So you don't need laws, rules, police. We all know what to do and what not to do. If we don't even think about what not to do, that's not even in there. Because we're coming from love, kindness, and compassion. So how could we think negative thoughts of hatred? We can't. So we want to take our carbon base structure that has been here in the past and make sure that we totally dissolve it within ourselves and then share that to the collective consciousness. So that then conscious use of power, which sits right on the spleen, can remove any conflict, anything you're hung up on, anything you go, but. There are no buts in love. There's no but when it comes to love. It doesn't exist. So then the solar plexus is free. And it's free to share that light and radiate that light to all who need it. And so many need it. And that's our quest. That's our job as the light seeds. And from the empathic shield on the liver, we now understand. And we don't judge another person for negative behavior. We help by not judging and by sending them as much juice as they can accept. Because in the heart, that's your light from your lighthouse, that pure, unbounded, and unconditional love. And that's what we're doing for ourselves and for everyone around us. So the world is exhibiting negative behavior. But as a light seed, it is a wonderful way for you to be able to do your work, to help those in need, to help those caught up in the horrors of 3D. And then we bring it into our conscious intent. And this is where we're manifesting our new world, our new tapestry of love, kindness, and compassion. So you radiate that through your throat so that that's what people see. And they're like, yeah, I want to feel love, kindness, and compassion. I don't want to feel hatred and anger. Nobody wants to feel that. But for whatever the reasons they are. So our job as light seeds, so with that light, ourselves and then them, right? And then we bring it up to the third eye. And we feel so confident that we are getting this job done. And it is moving fast now. The more negative the planet looks, the faster we are moving toward the light. And the more support we have in attaining our goal of reaching 5D. So shine up your crown and radiate it out as a beacon of light that you are. And let your telepathic notch sing that love, kindness, and compassion to all the world. And radiate it out 18 inches. Now you're wearing your cloak, your shield of light, so that you can keep that negativity out. And if you get triggered, don't worry, just put your cloak back on. Just juice up. Because the more we do that, the more we practice, the stronger we get. And you wear that shield so that others can munch and crunch that gold light. And you have the tool and the ability to see the truth, which is love. So let's be the light seeds and the lighthouses that we were born to be. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.